Joining us now is Emma Ridings, and she is the founder of Littley. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me here today.
So, Emma,
Excited
what
to
is
be here.
Littley? I'm happy to have you here. What is Littley USA?
So, I'll give you a bit of context. In the first year of a baby's life, parents typically use between 5,000 and 10,000 wet wipes. And wet wipes are obviously super convenient and necessary in a lot of situations, but they're not always the most eco option or they're not always the most effective option. And this is where Literally comes in. So we provide an alternative to wet wipes for keeping pacifiers, teethers, toys, bottle tops, and even hands clean on the go. So we use something called electrolyte water for our formula. This is a natural antimicrobial. It occurs naturally in our bodies to boost immunity and fight infection. So, literally, simply recreates the magic that already exists in our bodies. And electrolyzed water, it's used globally in many industries. Importantly, it's used in pediatric industries for wound healing and on neonatal units. The pH is very similar to water, so the product has virtually no taste, no smell, and it's non toxic.
And absolutely, we don't want to put anything toxic in our babies' mouths, correct? So I was
Exactly.
really fascinated by your product line. What made you decide to create this, Emma?
So I would say I've always wanted to start my own business, my own company, and I never knew what to do. And when we moved to America 2 years ago, I quickly realized that parents in America could also benefit from the electrolyzed water solution that we had been using back in Europe. And so I set about finding an EPA established manufacturer to work with. And as parents ourselves, the safety of the product is absolutely paramount. And so it was super important to work with pediatricians, board certified pediatricians to review the scientific data and approve the product for sale. So we've worked with leading board certified pediatricians, one in particular that runs the biggest neonatal unit in America. And we found her because she was already using electrolyzed water on her, on the babies in her unit.
So it was a match. So she knew already about electrolyzed water. Here you come with a product saying, this is what we would prefer to use. We're bringing it over. Can we work together? And she said yes. So how does it
Exactly.
work? Can you do like a little demo from where you are?
Yes. So can you see? Let
Yes, I
me bring
can.
it
Yeah, I
closer.
can see it. Yeah.
So we've got the little elephant. I'll hold it down a bit. We've got the little elephant logo. So that's sort of the brand.
Okay.
And what you basically do with the pacifier cleaner is take the bottle, take the pacifier. It also works on things like teethers or toys, but you're just going to take the bottle, you're going to give it 2 or 3 good sprays onto the pacifier. You just let it sit for around 15 seconds, and then you can air dry it or give it a quick wipe dry. But it's immediately then ready for to put back in the child's mouth. So you don't need to rinse it at all.
Okay.
Um, when it comes to the hand cleanser, very similar situation. You're just gonna, take the spray. You're gonna spray it directly onto the hands. You can rub the hands together or just let it air dry. The great thing about it as a hand cleanser is that it's got no alcohol. So it doesn't dry. With a lot of these hand cleansers, I find that they can be quite drying on the skin, especially in the winter, whereas this actually soothes and hydrates the skin. So, it's almost nourishing.
Well, that's important, especially like you said, especially in the winter, because eczema or dried skin or cracks, you don't want to put anything that's going to just irritate that. So your product
Exactly.
will help smooth that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, electrolyzed water is known to be used for eczema, dry and cracked skin, all that sort of stuff. So, like I say, electrolyzed water already exists within your body naturally. We're just recreating the magic of that in a bottle.
Now, it also is helping, there's less waste, correct? Because, like you said, the thousands and thousands and thousands of wet wipes. So it's more sustainable
Exactly.
to have this product.
Exactly. So, you know, look, I'm a parent. I'm realistic. We need wet wipes. There is a time and a place for them. it's not realistic for me to come on here and say, banish wet wipes, don't use them in your daily routine. I know what it's like when there's a diaper blowout and it's necessary situation. So absolutely there's a time and a place for wet wipes. All we're suggesting is to reduce the wet wipe footprint and to use something like our product, the time and place that's necessary. So this is very much an on the go product. You're still going to need to thoroughly clean bottles and pacifiers and things at home. This is for those tricky moments when you're caught in a pinch, you're on a flight, or your child's crying in the back of the car. You've dropped the pacifier onto the ground, it's dirty, you don't have a spare one. So it's those sorts of on the go moments.
I've been there myself as a parent of 3 grown children now, and this is a product that I definitely wish that I could have. It's also great for grandparents, right? Just to have that like in your pocketbook, because if you're babysitting and things and like, oh my gosh, they dropped the passy. Okay, well, where are we gonna go? Just like, I love that. It's simple to use. How can people acquire your product? Where can they go to get it?
So everything's done through our website, www.littleyusa.com, and you can buy it directly there. We ship across America. You know, within the week you'll have it. So direct to the website. You can also follow us on Instagram, which is Littley USA.
And as a parent, do you want to give your family a shout out? Anybody you want to say and wave to?
Oh, it's got to be the family back in Ireland and England. That's my in-laws in England and my family back in Ireland. So hi.
Beautiful. What town are you originally from, Emma? Where do you have family
I'm from the
both
north,
in?
so Belfast. Yeah, in the north.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we hope that the USA is treating you kindly and that there's always an Irish welcome at the mat. So thank you for joining us, Emma.
Thank you. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, be well. Bye bye.
Bye.